going to be 2 full days. You're going to get 3 of those over a 6-month period. And we're going to be bringing in local subject matter experts, people that are part of our team, to share in those 2 days. You're going to get all of that with being the investor agent. You're going to get live in-person coaching. This is John Hemis, another one of my students. John heard me speak a couple years ago and quietly went and bought a 4-unit in DC by American University. He's a single guy. He decided that he wanted to be an owner-occupant, so we got an FHA 203K, which is an investor-occupied rehab loan funded by the government plus acquisition and closing costs. He only had to put down 3%. He now lives in 1 unit. The other 3 are rented out. They're all totally rehabbed. He lives rent-free. 1 resident pays his mortgage on the entire building. The other 2 residents provide him cash flow. And what do you think John does with it? I know what he does with it. He invested in his education. That's what he does. That's what it gave him the freedom to do. There he is again. Pretty excited. $31,000 in profit in cash flow year 1. Really, very, very excited for him. We're going to do a live in-person bus tour. These are truly my favorite. We pick several properties and we actually get on a chartered bus and go to the property and do a very extensive physical tour, in-field educational experience that will completely change the way that you look at properties and rehabs and as an investor agent. Actually, there's Paul Lewis. Remember the guy I was telling you about early on about wholesaling? This is Paul. Little Paul came into the business, really struggled for quite some time, he's sitting in the back of the room real quiet, he's got a real soft-spoken voice, and he says, I want to be a wholesaler, Miss Tammy, and what am I doing wrong, and why isn't this working, and he just kept coming to the meetings and networking with people, and now he truly is the go-to wholesaler in DC. DC became his market, that's his niche where he's working. And he did over $38,000 last year just in wholesale fees that he made from a few of those wholesale transactions. Really, really great year.
Why the check in your name? I mean, you writing the check?
The check was, this is a gift that we gave to Paul Lewis to congratulate him on $38,000 in profit for a year. It was a gift that District 3 presented to him. Huh?
It's a recognition.
A recognition acknowledgement. Yep.
Is he just wholesaling or did he become an agent? Or did he become an agent?
I believe he got his license. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he did. I actually haven't talked to him. He did get it? Okay. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in quite a while because he's too busy wholesaling. You're also going to get our Real Deal Analyzer, multi-unit, commercial, self-storage, mobile home community, strip centers, rate of return, pro forma property package. Andre and I worked really hard to get this developed and created, printed out in full color. You're obviously going to get that for free. It will analyze profit and rate of return if you invest inside of an IRA. And it is the most extensive, comprehensive analyzer that I have ever worked with. It's what I work with today. You're going to get 6 months of Dealmaker Plus for free, our exclusive membership. You're going to get 360-degree software, free access to all of our live trainings and meetings, all of our online resources, tools, videos, and trainings that are already online in the members only section. You get complete access to Realty Track membership. If you don't know the value of Realty Track alone, when I first got started as a realtor, Realty Track would be sent to me via a CD once a month, and it had public record information on it, and it was $199 for the month just to get that CD. We were able to work with Realty Track to get that membership for you. It is now online, it is live. Not only do they have residential, they have multi-unit, they have commercial, They tap into all the pre-foreclosures and Liz Pendis and the public records across the country with photos, names of lenders, names of banks, names of loss mitigators, names of the sellers, addresses of the property, Google flyover. It is a crazy tool, and you're gonna get that as part of the program, our investor agent program. All of the different leads that come in, different buyers, different sellers, different renters, that are able to be supported and sent to you. Unlimited lead capture pages. Again, now you're dealing with social media, the Real Deal Marketer. This alone is $3,899, guys, just for us to get it set up for you. All together with Dealmaker and Dealmaker Plus, you're over $7,000 in value. You're gonna get all of that for free with the 6-month program of becoming an investor agent. These two ladies are very, very near and dear to my heart. Nancy and Marina, both retired. And Marina, Marina unfortunately has been dealing with cancer, and I know she hasn't been out rehabbing, but in the course of 12 months, they acquired, in retirement after being full-time teachers, they acquired 26 units in Baltimore. Some of them 2 units, some of them single units, some of them multi-units. I think the largest that they got up to was a 7-unit or a 10-unit, I can't remember. They call themselves the Rehab Grannies, and they are just absolutely extraordinary. So there are no excuses, as Sid said. They took action even in retirement, even dealing with adversity. They have continued to grow, and in the course of 1 year, their profit was $91,000. Very, very, very successful, extraordinary ladies. Jonathan De La Cruz, investor agent on Brook Road in Capitol Heights. $172,000 purchase price. I believe this was a very quick and easy transaction. $10,000 commission, $5,000 to Jonathan. Were you gonna say something, Sid?
But he also got a wholesale fee on that as well.
Oh, we did? Oh, cool.
Yeah, Jonathan's a wholesaler too, so he actually got the property and made a $5,000 wholesale fee, then he found a buyer, and then he got a commission check on that as well. So, now he's actually done multiple deals. This is just one of the deals that he's done. But that's the whole benefit of being an investor agent.
So he made a $5,000 wholesale fee plus a
Right.
$5,000 commission. He made $10,000 just on one transaction. Fantastic. Here's the HUD one, closed on July the 30th. Denise had a question about the split. There is 0 monthly fee.
The split goes from anywhere from 50 to 80% is the commission split,
But there are 0 monthly fees.
and there's no monthly fees.
So,
There's a fee of $125 to get coded with the system on the back end.
admin, to get your paperwork started, to get your paperwork done, whether you're a new person or an agent that's coming over from another brokerage. There is an admin cost to get you set up, to get you into the system.
That's it.
But that's it. And that's why I said I'll
Because being a
answer.
realtor is expensive.
Well, you do have
Well,
other fees,
yeah,
okay?
you
You're
have
gonna
board
have MRIS quarterly fees. Those are your responsibility. You're gonna have board fees. Those are your responsibility. Those types of fees are on you as an individual, but in terms of all the other fees, we call them junk fees, that are involved at a brokerage level, there are none. There are none. But that's separate from the split. If you're a brand new agent and you need a lot of hand holding and you haven't done any deals yet and you're not bringing clientele with you, you're probably gonna start at a 50% level. The faster you grow, the more you do, the faster you're gonna grow into an 80% split, which is almost unheard of in today's world of real estate brokerage. You're gonna get a fully customizable real estate website for your business, either buyer or seller. Really, really awesome website to help you with lead generation and to get yourself out there on the site. All of this put together, we feel is easily valued at over $14,000 if you were to invest this individually in becoming an agent with all the different types of benefits and features that we're offering you. For today, for those of you that want to get signed up for the 6-month program that want to work with us, it is $19.97 today, one-time payment, that's it. 6 months, unlimited, everything we just shared with you. Or you can put $7.97 down today, $2.97 a month. We will work with different types of payment plans. If that is something that you want to talk about, you need to talk to Andre and Vicky in the back. We are very seriously committed to your success and to your growth as an agent and as an investor because we know the power of what it brings. How many transactions are you guys working on right now in the office?
Well, right now, between all the agents, we have about 35 transactions. And we have a lot of pending stuff as well. So we're building a pipeline going into 2013.
And how many of those are traditional realty deals, and how many are agent deals?
They're probably, I would say 60% are investor agent type deals, and the rest of those are retail type deals.
And I can share with you that the modules and the curriculum that we are working on, what are some of the titles? I mean, we did foreclosures and HUD
Yeah.
a couple last month, analyzing.
Analyzing deals. The other thing, we're gonna talk about how to hire contractors, how to fire contractors, how to actually, set up your real business from your home and the systems that you need. We're gonna talk about how to network and create relationships. We're going to talk about the different sources that are out there as the economy changes and the market changes. And as these hedge funds and these people come to the market, it's going to also open up additional opportunities. So we're going to talk about different changes. And there's like 30 of the items on there. You don't have it with us, right? Yeah, we don't have it with us.
So like I said, you're gonna get education that's very, very different and unique to being an agent. You're gonna get education from Dealmaker Academy that is specific to being an investor, but yet they both marry together to take you to the next level. And 2013, I know you heard from Sid this morning, is gonna be an explosive year. It already is exploding, especially in this area. It's gonna continue to grow and appreciate, and all across the country. Having an agent license is going to take you to the next level in your investment business. And bottom line, guys, you snooze, you lose. We're ready to bring you onto our team. If you don't have a license, that's okay. We will work with you. Anisha, Sid, everybody in their office will work with you on telling you how to get your license, where to go to get your license, whether you want to do it evenings, whether you want to do it weekends, whether you want to dive into it full time. Whatever it is that you need support and help with, you can ask Lynn, you can ask anybody in the room that's already a part of our program. It's just very easy, step by step to walk through, and we will help take you there. So if you have any more questions, please, see us in the back. Yes?
For the investor agent, can you have it for both, all three, DC, Virginia, and Maryland?
Great question. The question was, can you have your license as an investor agent for all 3 jurisdictions? Yes, we would recommend that you start with one. And they are licensed broker in Maryland, DC, and Virginia. So I would start with one license and then get reciprocity into the other states. Would you agree?
Yeah, I wanna.
And we're also HUD approved as well. HUD broker.
Yeah, I want to speak on that. I just got my license in DC, and I called Long & Foster about getting into Maryland. And they said if I purchased the book, just the law part of Maryland, and if you pass the law part, you get reciprocity.
Go to things like Long and Foster to get the actual.
They're everywhere.
Wipers off the classes,
So
Long
that's not
Foster.
included in the Deal Academy, you have to get additional training with other organizations to get the agent license.
We're not accredited to certify someone to get their license.
Okay.
So you have to go to an accredited school like Long & Foster, like Weichert, Diaz Real Estate Academy in Clinton, Maryland. There's several different places locally, but they do nights, they do weekends, they do a full immersion, which takes, a week and a half. You can do it at your leisure, totally do it at your
How
leisure.
long would it take you to do it on the weekends?
It's a month, because I did it on the weekends.
You did it on the weekends, 1 month?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, the only reason I did it on the weekends is because I had a full-time job and I have a child. But you're in that class from like 9 in the morning to like 5 in the evening, it seems fine if you don't have a regular job, but to have a regular job, get up, go to that class, to be stuck in that class, I thought I was gonna jump out a window. I could not get out fast enough for lunch. I mean, it's a lot to do when you have a regular job.
Right.
If you have the time, I was either
Take
a week,
vacation.
take vacation, take a weekend, so you're not doing anything. Like, I didn't take my license right afterwards, which is why I didn't pass it the first time, because I was so busy with work. So that's what I'm saying. Just I would take
Take the vacation.
Take the vacation.
That's a great idea.
And I
Great
did just the
idea.
opposite. I did the 9 to 5, and like a week after I did the training, I took the test real quick. That's
So
why I
did you
got my
have-
license in 3 weeks, huh?
Did you have like a regular? Did you have like a regular 9-to-5 job too?
No, I'm an entrepreneur, so
See,
I
that's
I own my own
that's the
time.
difference.
That's the difference. I'm a 9-to-5, 24-hour single parent. So for
Right.
me, that was completely not
An option.
But they're very strict, like if you're 10 minutes late for the
You might
class,
as well go
then
home.
you have to take that class over again, you have to wait till the rotation comes up again. 10 minutes late.
Oh, you kidding?
Oh, yeah, it was 10
that
or
long
15
in
minutes late.
Foster, or-
Yeah, that's
They're
what
all
goes
like
along with
that.
Foster. They're very
It's-
strict about it.
when it comes down to CECs, it's really,
You
really
better have a nice
important,
teacher to
you know,
do it.
that you be there, on
Yeah,
time.
someone.
But we, you know, these guys know the schools, they know the phone numbers, they know the areas, you know, they know, what the different schedules are. If not, they can help you. Professional Development Institute also does classes. But like we said, we wouldn't recommend you do it online. You can do it online, it's not the same, it's a lot harder to pass the exam, we feel, if you do it online, but that option is open to you. Once you get your license, you then hang your license with Next Stage Realty. You get coded into the system, and you are able to now go out and start doing deals. There is classes and trainings by the board on how to use board contracts. We do a lot of education with board contracts and understanding them. We also know that there's education through MRIS on how to navigate through the multiple regional information system, understanding all the tools and resources to find deals, locate deals in different categories. You will be bombarded with education, but like we said, the successful investor takes action and invests in themselves. This is the way of the future, guys. There is no other organization, there is no other program like this in the country that we know of that is doing it like this. So take advantage. If you have questions, if you want to talk about payment structures or what would work for you, please see us in the back.
Well, one last thing, because a lot of people may be thinking about taking action right now, and they're saying, okay, well, how do I get my first deal done? And I know Sid and I have talked about part of this process is you get the education, and then you're going to be working with Sid, and Sid has more deals that he can handle, right? So you've talked about that, how you're going to take people that get the education and integrate them right into doing deals because of the lead flow you have coming in.
Right, so we do a lot of marketing. We use an application called Fusionsoft, and we have a group of people on our marketing team of like 6 people. So we're constantly out there doing stuff on social media as well as letters. So we have a lot of stuff coming in. There's only so many, like honestly, there's only so many things that I can handle. So my thing is to give it to the agents. So I feed a lot of my agents leads and go work with these buyers, go work with these sellers. And that's the way we do it, because we want the agents to have success. The more success they have, the more success we have. And then also, if you guys actually want to do a rehab deal, you actually find a deal, and you need to pick my brains and need some ins and outs of stuff, I'll be more than happy to get involved and make sure you got the right team, the right structure. You're going into the deal with the proper numbers. You're looking at the neighborhood's property, looking at the property the right way. So I'll go into that as well.
And the last thing I want to share is mark your calendars for Wednesday evening. It is the 3rd Wednesday of the month. It's our holiday party. Next Wednesday, not the 4th Wednesday. And it is it's the 19th. It's at the Teppanyaki Grill. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a really fun evening. I just wanted to put that out there. All right, guys, if you have questions about the Investor Agent Program, now is your time to come to the back. You do have a form on your table in front of you. If you are interested, go ahead and take the time to fill that out. If not, come to the back. We'll be happy to answer any and all questions that you have. Denise, did you have a question?
Yes, do you start? Everybody starts at the same time?
We're in a constant rotation mode, constantly rotating. There is no start date and end date. It's a constant rotation.
So when will you start designing today?
Today. Today. All right, thank you guys for an awesome day. Have a wonderful weekend, and